What's up, YouTube? Jason Automatic here, bringing you the very first video of my new video making career. So, welcome and thank you for joining me. What I want to do for my first video here, just kind of test the waters out a little bit, is I want to bring you an initial impression video of a game called Grim Dawn. Now, if you're a fan of action RPGs like myself, then Grim Dawn is most likely going to be a game for you. And what I'm going to do is recap a little bit of what I've learned in the first 30 minutes, and you can take that information and excuse me, and use it for whatever you would like. So, all right, where we're at. So the first 30 minutes or so, I've reached level 6. Now, with that, when you create a character, you just create a character. Now, at level 1, when you get your first level, you'll be able to select a class, and a list of 5 classes will pop up. I apologize, I do not have that list in front of me. What I can tell you is that it is your basic cookie cutter action RPG classes. You know, you got your melee character, you got your ranger, you got your wizard, you got your kind of arcane guy, and then you got kind of like a did I say wizard? Either way, it's all the classes you would expect. Now they sauce them up a little bit and give them clever little names and skills and abilities. Either way, so what I did was I went with the occultist, who looks kind of like a necromancer in a way, maybe, using arcane type of powers. Typically the way I like to play in an action RPG. So, all right, so what do I got? I got my skill trees are a little bit different from other games. Basically, the way it is, I'm going to get 3 points per level that I've noticed. So it's been 3 points consistently for the first 6 levels. Of those 3 points, I can use it to spend it in just my occultist pool, which you see down here. And each time I spend that, I will get a couple core ability points added to my character as well. So filling that will fill this bar. As the bar fills at certain thresholds, I'm going to unlock new skills. Now, it does require points in that skill to use that skill. And with that, you can see that those skills have skill points associated with them. So as I dump more points into my familiar, he will become stronger. Pretty basic stuff, but I do like it because it is not a cut and dry build, right? So I get to really play around and do whatever I want to do. So if I go and play the game and I encounter another occultist, it is entirely possible that we will be nothing alike because there's so many different differences here. And as you can see, I won't be able to get this skill until I get this skill, and it just kind of works its way like that. So that's the way the skill trees work. Your character is as you would imagine. It has all the familiar skill slots that we're used to from any other action RPG. It is a hack and slash loot based game, just like you might imagine. Where it does differ from a Diablo or a Sacred or a Titan Quest is that you have way more going on with ability points or with just stats, behind the scenes stats. Okay, I mean, look at all this stuff we got going on here, right? So, but we're gonna start with your 3 core ability points. Physique, cunning, and spirit. Uh, just as you might imagine, physique is obviously more for your melee stuff, your cunning for your rangers, and then your spirit for your magic. But those do not dictate what you're going to do in combat. Instead, you've got a whole separate multiplier going on here. So offensive ability, defensive ability, damage per second, and armor rating. So all of those are not necessarily conducive to what you're pumping into here. These appear to be your basic stat points, obviously going to be increasing your life and your magic, or your resistances, most likely. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 different resistances to try to micromanage. You will also use these to be able to use equipment. Now, I don't have a good example. Alright, so here we go, like this stuff here. I have to have 108 physique in order to be able to wield that particular maul. Alright, and it is a two-handed maul. So I would need to be dumping points into my physique. Now recall that if I put points into my occultist pool, I get a couple points. I'm getting 25 physique. But as you can see, if I would have went the warrior class, I would imagine I'd be getting that 45 physique per level into this. So it balances itself out that way. Um, what this does is it creates a lot of thinking that needs to go into your builds, and it, like, I love Diablo, but it's really, Diablo really comes down to finding that one piece of gear that changes your build, around that piece of gear. And then the best thing you can do is try to re-roll that gear or find that same gear with a better roll, and then wash, rinse, and repeat. And whereas that's not bad, I do enjoy it. I love Diablo 3 and 2 and even 1. But this game right here, based on these alone, seems to me that they're going to spend a lot more time working on a character build. And just the skill tree alone, and if I'm not mistaken, and I'm pretty sure that this is accurate, but again, I haven't played far enough to get it, but I'm pretty sure you unlock another class. So I'll be able to have points into Occultist and then maybe points into Arcanist, and those two classes together will make, like a Warlock or something. But you're going to be able to combine two classes together and then all the skill points together, and then the builds are just going to be, mind-blowingly different. And that's really where the game is going to shine. It was my favorite part about Diablo 2 is bumping into another Necromancer who was nothing like me. Even though the game really kind of pushed you into being the same character as everybody else, you were able to differentiate it with synergies and gear. And I think you're going to have the same thing here with gear and multipliers to your character stats, but with the skills alone, you're going to be able to change all that too. So the gameplay is nothing like you wouldn't expect. It is exactly like you would think. But if that's your thing, then this is most likely the game for you. The only other thing that I can see that it really does differently, other than the skills and the thoroughness that is put into their character building, is that if I can go out here and take some damage, I'll show you. So I have my health, which you see here, and as I take damage, obviously my health's going to tick down. But I also have what they call Constitution, which is this yellow hue that you see kind of around the bar here. And that is going to dictate how much regeneration I have of my health. So if this Walking Dead guy hits me, and he'll take my health down a little bit, well, I'm obviously, maybe not. Jeez. Either way, he would hit me, my life would go down, but it would automatically regenerate outside of combat up to my Constitution level. He could hit me enough to drop my Constitution level pretty quickly and easily. Sorry, I got distracted by a message on my phone there. The Constitution level, but the enemies will drop. I forget what they're called, but they refill your Constitution. So a potion is not, a potion can carry you up past your Constitution, but then you got to kind of manage that with your Constitution going on. So there's a lot. It's not mindless. One thing I hate about a lot of action RPGs is the mindless. It's like, okay, click, kill, collect, this is better, equip, click, kill, this is better, equip. Okay, I got my new skill. My new skill's already predetermined. Here's what it is. Here's what it does. Okay, click, kill. No, they put a lot of choice into it. So that's my initial impressions of Grim Dawn. So far, it seems like a really, really fun game. I can't wait to play some more of it. It is kind of taking away my time to play Diablo 3, but that's okay with me. Need a little bit of a break anyway, I think. I don't know. I could still fire up Diablo 3 right now and play it and be just fine. But this game's providing me with something a little bit fresh and unique, and that's exciting. So either way, if $25 is not the end of the world to your financial situation, then I suggest that you go ahead and take a little shot on Grim Dawn here. So I hope this video was in some way helpful to you. If not, I'm sorry I wasted your time. It's 10 minutes. Wake up a little bit earlier tomorrow than you normally would. 10 minutes of your life back, and you can shut the hell up about it. So until next time, thanks for joining. Jason Automatic signing out.